Hello, everyone. Ophelia Rising here. I decided I couldn't wait a whole week before I did another Collective Consciousness tarot read, and today I decided to pull out my mermaid cards. I am such a mermaid fan, and we can call it Mer Wednesday. I think that it's going to be a fun thing to do. So, just want to preface, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you get something out of it, great. Take what you like and leave the rest. This is merely a guide, and it's an overarching collective reading. So if you're wanting a more personal read or some spiritual life coaching, please feel free to contact me. My contact information is below, and I am so grateful that you've decided to watch. So, Mer Wednesday. We're going to see what the mermaids have to say to us. Ooh, that was flipped up. Let's shuffle it one more time. All right, Mer Wednesday. What do the mermaids want us to know today? It's hump day. I'm going to pull 3 cards. A boom, and a boom. Let's see what's up. What do they have to tell us today? Wow. Well, so here's the deal. We got the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So it looks like a lot of intellectual activity. It looks like, it looks like there may be some things that feel like some type of barrier or adversity. But when I see the 4 of Swords, I get the sense that, even though she's having to be on guard, she is within the encasing of a container, which implies a place of safety, a moment of respite. So know when you feel like you have some things coming at you that you're all right, don't stress it. Really, it's just about knowing that you've created some of these containers. You have some tools, you have spiritual tools at your access. I really get the sense that our fellow empaths have been accumulating new wisdom, new knowledge to deal with the adversity that we're seeing in the world. And when we see that contrast, sometimes we have a tendency to withdraw. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is also about building your queendom or your kingdom, building strength through accumulating resources. So it looks like you have a lot of resources that are within reach. So, don't fret. If you feel like you're on shaky ground, reach for your support group, reach for your friends, reach for a professional, and just build those strengths, build those resources, allow those resources that you already have to support you. 5 of Swords, this really is about facing whatever it is that has been bothering you. I get the sense this is about radical truth. Radical truth is such a potent medicine, and especially for empaths, I think because we need to speak our truth. A lot of times we let everybody else speak, but it's time. It's time for us to start speaking out, saying your truth, and knowing that you're fully protected, which is the 4 of Swords. And when you feel like you're on shaky ground, contact your support. We have it. Everything that we need is already available to us. Okay. So what's next? I'm going to pull 3 more cards. All right. don't do reversals. I don't know. I feel like you're superstitious. I don't believe in superstition. Okay. Oh, wow, wow, wow. This is amazing. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and 7 of Cups. Woo! That's a lot of emotion. All right. I think this is the build-up prior to the Mercury in retrograde. A lot of times we have to go back into that emotional wellspring from our childhood, or things we haven't been taken care of, or things that need addressing, things that we've maybe had trouble communicating. So it's time. 9 of Cups. In this deck, it's called Chalices. So this mermaid is, she is in her element. So, what I'm getting is that this is a time to rely on your gifts. Sometimes we forget when we're in some type of adversity that we have gifts that actually support strengthening us, building us up, taking us to the next level. And the 6 of Chalices, this is about receiving. This is truly about giving yourself permission to be vulnerable enough to receive. And the 7 of Chalices, this is, to me, right now, this is just about there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things you could be putting your hands on. You might be feeling people extra this week, this Wednesday. But truth of the matter is that it's time to come back home. Water is the emotional wellspring. That's our home. That's where all the creativity, energy, and emotion, that's where we get our creative wellspring. That's where change happens. It's the birthing ground for that. So, let go of those distractions. It's time to come back home. All right, I'm going to pull an overarching. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull 3 more just for fun. Yay. Let's push these back here. A boom, and a boom. Oh, yeah. This is epic. Epic reading for Wednesday, for Mer Wednesday. Knight of Wands. Whoa. Some fire energy to get us out of the muck and mire of our emotional perceptions of stuckness. No, we are not stuck. And I'm getting that some meditation is going to be really helpful this week. Well, meditation is helpful every day, but some extra meditation, some extra time on the mat. If you're doing some yoga, stay in Shavasana just a little bit longer. What's a few more minutes gonna do? Are you gonna not do one extra thing that you think you have to do? Yeah. So this is about really getting in touch, feeling into the guidance. That's part of getting back to your resources. We all have access to an incredible amount of information that I think sometimes we doubt because it doesn't have some physical manifestation. But as empaths, we know that just because we can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, because we definitely feel it. And the 6 of Swords, this is about really fighting for what you believe in, your purpose, your life purpose, and not taking the adversity personally. That is going to be the number one thing. Do not take it personal. The adversity is there to help you, because everything here is here to help us. So let me pull one more card. This will be the overarching. So I'm just getting move forward. Move forward. Time to move forward. Draw up some of that fire. Get us out of that stuck place. Two of Wands. That's nice. Two of Wands. I get the sense of balance in our energy field, and really taking that extra time and reflection and meditation to reflect on those messages of some additional higher purpose messages. So reflecting onto the world, taking a little bit more of an objective stance. I feel like that's really going to serve us in these energies that we're dealing with right now. So some adversity, some emotional distractions, and giving ourselves permission to fire up our insides. Shoot, some Kundalini yoga, some tantric sex, do some exercise, burn that fire inside to help create that motion. All emotion is going to keep us in a state of feeling of stuckness, and burning a little bit of that, getting clear about purpose to help burn off some of that water so that we're not getting waterlogged. And then taking that time to do some peaceful reflection. And always, first and foremost for us empaths, to find time every day, morning and night, to bookend reducing our overstimulated nervous system so that we can relax. Because if we don't do that, we're not able to do the light work that we're here to do. All right, well, that feels like completion for today's Mer Wednesday collective consciousness read for empaths. I am wishing you a fantastic rest of your week. I appreciate you. May you be blessed. I love you so much. And thanks again for watching.